He came to his son-in-law's home for the first time, but he never expected. Even the security guards here were driving BMWs. What's even more unbelievable was, they had already entered the estate, yet after half an hour, they still hadn't seen a single building. This made the whole family even more curious about the son-in-law's identity. Laird started this company called Gorilla Game. They thought he would be a young and handsome man, but the one who greeted them was a bald and rough guy. They couldn't help but secretly wonder if their daughter was only after his wealth. Fortunately, after a round of introductions, they learned that the man was the president of a luxury hotel. But even so, he was merely the butler of this estate. What's even more shocking was, all the servants here were Harvard graduates. Such an unbelievable situation made them even more curious about the son-in-law's true background.
Motherfucking Flemings are in the house! Fucking awesome! Get up here, I'm so psyched to meet.
A string of vulgar words greatly shocked the conservative Mike. The image of the polite and refined son-in-law he had imagined was completely shattered in that moment. The huge gap between reality and imagination made him instantly lose all interest in Paul. Right then Mike had the urge to leave, but his wife, considering their daughter's feelings, persuaded him to stay a little longer, and he reluctantly agreed. Paul quickly gave them another surprise. He had actually tattooed Mike's whole family on his back. Even the dog wasn't spared. Mike clearly couldn't understand such behavior, and Paul's unfiltered vulgar language felt like sharp needles, making Mike extremely uncomfortable. Mike wanted to leave, but he couldn't get his wish. Paul had carefully prepared a grand party to welcome them, and invited celebrities from all walks of life. Yet standing in the lively and bustling party, Mike felt completely out of place, so he decided to have a drink alone in the corner.
In the car business?
No, renting.
Ned Club. Elon Musk.
Elon,
Yes.
Tesla, Elon Musk.
Uh-oh.
Two people talked very happy. Old Whitehouse also didn't expect daughters. Connections were surprisingly extensive, but even so, his impression of Paul still didn't improve. In Mike's mind, wealth and status didn't matter. He only hoped his daughter would be happy. And in his eyes, Paul was clearly not the right match. So Mike took his daughter aside, trying to persuade her to give up this unreliable relationship. But Annie clearly truly loved Paul, and rejected him without hesitation. Even though Mike disliked his future son-in-law from the bottom of his heart, he couldn't bear to see his daughter sad. After thinking it through, he decided to try getting to know Paul better, hoping things might change.